So, I got sent to me the full release early for this game. Much appreciated. We'll be... Hello, hey. We'll be recycling some humans, so let's get to it.
We've exhausted the planet's resources and began squabbling over scraps. It's easier to just steal from your neighbor than to consume consciously. The result was predictable, a nuclear war. We destroyed nature, opting for irradiated ruins. According to the chirp of Kager counter, it wasn't fun to live through. To survive, we've built the verticals, or Earths, gigantic monuments for a dying humanity. First, there were our cities, then our states. But there is no escaping hunger, so the world's governments opted for desperate measures, the recycling of their own citizens. Who else would lend you a helping hand for a dinner, if not your neighbor? The end of humanity was near, but then the astronomers who managed to avoid getting eaten discovered an inhabitable exoplanet. Our chance to begin anew. The Verts have begun the construction of spaceships, arcs to colonize the new world. But not everyone will make the cut.
The more level 1 factory sections are active, the faster fuel will be consumed. Factory cannot work if it's out of fuel. You'll have to burn someone. Ark's condition. Congratulations on your new appointment as the administrator for the factory, Miss McNeil. I've been told to give you a detailed guide. Weird. Considering your brilliant exam results, I'm sure your uncle in the syndicate is very proud of your achievements. It's a shame that he's been arrested. Just let bygones be bygones. Your job is to fulfill production orders. Your first order is the Ark's launch complex. The committee said my main responsibilities lie in fulfilling Ark building orders. While Uncle Lucky is behind bars, I'd better stick to being a good employee. I should fulfill the launch complex order. Your first order is to build a launch complex out of bones for the Ark. Let's get some skin. Construct the Ark and complete orders, you'll require bodies, lots of bodies. Candidates for recycling will come on their own, but you'll need to pull the lever. And 5 visitors to recycling. They're glad to sacrifice themselves for the sake of humanity. Committee wants the factory to operate without any hiccups. The body storage can't go empty or the production will halt. I need to recycle 5 red visitors. Sometimes you won't have enough fuel for the factory. You can incinerate the worst citizens of World 5 to make more. Everyone will have a chance to serve the needs of society. Oh, I get an achievement for trying to press it while that dude was there. I can see you've got the hang of recycling and incinerating, but slow down a bit, we still need people to construct and man the Ark. We need the best citizens of World 5. We've marked their best qualities and their cards with green for your convenience. Check the documents, stamp them and return them to the future colonists. Admit 5 visitors with green stats to the Ark. How does the stream look? Stats visitors increase the Ark's survivability. The committee observes this key parameter. Besides increasing construction, increasing the Ark's survivability will also increase the committee's trust in you, awarding you various bonuses. It's a shame that not everyone in World 5 is as perfect as I am. Sometimes you'll have to admit people who aren't above average in every stat. Make sure their total stats are greater than 0 or the Ark survivability will be reduced. You don't want them to cobble together a rust bucket. Increase the Ark survivability level by admitting enough visitors with a positive stat total. We'll turn them into space janitors or something. The committee wants to be sure that Ark reaches planet 42. There's no place for idiots on board, but average people should be fine. I need to increase the Ark survivability level by admitting visitors with a stat total of 0. Oof, I gotta do math now. Accidents are a common sight at the factory. We're always looking for new employees. Right now you can hire one. Hire a visitor with hire card, put them on shift tomorrow or their fatigue will increase. Committee demands to replenish the staff due to high risk of accidents at work. I need to hire a visitor to the factory on tomorrow's shift using an employee card. I wonder how quickly you can make $250 for factory development and expenditures. Committee wants to make sure I'm capable of raising money to upgrade the factory and cover various expenses. I need to earn $250 via commercial orders. If you want to be successful, plan how you're going to fulfill the orders. Plan 2, or better yet, 10 steps ahead. Come into the factory. Got some skin and bones. Hey, we need textiles. Need blood and we need meat. Very grim. Are you already tired of my guidance, Mr. McNeil? I suggest you demonstrate your outstanding factory management skills. Don't forget the checkpoint either. Take care of 20 visitors. You can recycle or incinerate them, or even admit them to the Ark. Committee wants to make sure I understand the principles behind selecting the visitors for the Ark and for factory work. I need to allocate 20 visitors based on their stats. Nope. Ooh. This dude is high as hell. Sometimes the checkpoints will be visited by representatives from the government, the syndicate or the virtuous populi. The hands of Earth might risk coming too. The committee strives to maintain the balance of factions at the Ark. We are hoping that your connections to the syndicate will not interfere with your fair and unbiased selection of colonists. It's just so jarring to look on the old screen how goddamn badly it is running on Stream Elements. You can really see the FPS difference. Hey there, Shanice, doing pretty well for yourself, ain't ya? Totally better than your uncle behind bars, eh? Don't worry your pretty little head about it though, the syndicate will get him out in no time. Luciana asks me to get someone for a little job, an illegal one. Of course she's not into any other kind. I need to transfer a factory employee to the Ark. Oh, they built a new thing. Doesn't work alongside more than 2 employees. If they work alone, they receive a plus 15 efficiency boost. Oh, nice. Send them to the Ark. New faction principle adopted Tricely Syndicate by any means. Have a 30% bonus in the goods section, gain stress faster in the goods section. The Syndicate has developed incredibly effective motivational methods, but none of them are humane and some aren't even legal. It's nice to have powerful friends, isn't it, Miss McNeil? The Syndicate has been kind enough to offer help in the management of the factory and the construction of the Ark. Considering the limited resources, the committee has accepted their help. Use the faction principal screen to see how your friends can help you. Oh yeah, I got a new hotkey for the camera. I also increased the bitrate for the stream, so the quality should be a lot better. There we go. Okay. Government, sacrifice employees for the sake of productivity and do not fear understaffing. The system will produce more cogs for the machine. Tricely Syndicate, earn illegal income and don't let your employees rest. The more stressed out they are, the easier they are to control. Virtuous Populi, look after your flock, pamper the chosen one and make sacrifices to become a master of manipulation. Hands of Earth, hire more employees and earn the trust of the proletariat to garner the support of the underground network. The art style is so pleasant to look at. You're doing pretty well, Miss McNeil. Carrying working as usual until the end of the day. We finally fixed the clock, Miss McNeil. You need to finish all your tasks by the end of the shift, which is 8 PM. You can set up a timer at the factory control screen. Anyone need skin? Doesn't look like these have time limits. Oh, hell yeah. I never actually played Papers, Please. Heard a lot of good things about it, though. Let's move them to something else. What is coming in? Do need hair. Oh shit. Maybe should I hire someone else to work? Oh, I can't hire anyone today. I'm just having trouble looking at it on the other screen because it's because of the FPS difference. Good job, Mrs. McNeil. Your workday at the factory is over, so is our cooperation. Are you surprised? Your uncle planned a coup at the committee. Blackmail, bribes, assassinations. Quite common tools of the syndicate, but a bit of more than he could chew. We know that it took a bribe for you to be employed here. You've been a good employee, but the committee can no longer trust you. Your recycling papers have been signed. Do not resist the security officers. Your body will serve Word 5. Farewell, Mrs. McNeil. Oh shit. Good morning, citizens of Earth 5. Janice McNeil has been recycled. She was leading a criminal group that was planning to seize power in the committee. Sadly, due to concerns about the rebellion, the entirety of the construction the factory's administration will need to be reformed. The new administrator will be Patrick Wells, the head of space program, rescued by us from the terrorists at Verse 77. We wish him luck and welcome him to Verse 5, the greatest place on Earth. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow, same channel, same time. Okay. Ah. The government looks to be buffing the employees. Riceli is good. Virtuous is the production sections. and Hands of Earth's loyalty. Bones. Canned food. Okay, now they have time limits. Yum. Section next to a furnace. When processing the body, there's a 10% chance this employee's productivity won't increase. Productivity in section next to a furnace. Okay. Bones, canned food, and meat. Well, let's start. Welcome to the factory meat bag. So you're one of those Word 77 eggheads, eh? I hope that means you're smart enough to remember 2 rules. 1. I represent the Human Survival Committee. You follow my every order. My every order, got that? 2. ARC orders take first priority. We need to build a ship in 30 days, otherwise we're all dead. But we'll have the time to eat you at least. If I see you betraying the committee's trust, you'll be canned just like your predecessor. Your first ARC order is to make the engine nozzle. You don't need any guidance on how the factory works, smartass. Get to work. The committee has declared that work has just begun on the construction of the ARC. I have to fulfill the first construction order, the engine nozzle. News, the committee has allocated quotas for every faction to come and try to get admitted to the ARC. You can make friends, but you work for the committee. Today you'll have visitors from the government and from the syndicate. Don't screw up, meatbag. Greetings, friend. Victor Hoffman from the Ministry of Propaganda and Control. We'll work together to ensure the stability of Earth 5. Receive the government's support. We recommend you admit more of our employees to the ARC. They'll ensure order in the world of tomorrow. Speaking of order, our analysts say that the people's trust in the government has fallen by 10%. Recycling citizens is no cause for concern about our leadership. Give 10 of our propaganda leaflets to those you admit to the ARC. We're counting on your support, friend. The government has learned that its trust rating is down by 10%. They have demanded that 10 propaganda brochures be distributed amongst the colonists. The campaign must be completed in full by 2 PM. Whoop. Minor whoopsie. Accidents happen. Nice. Okay, the time pauses when you're in the factory screen. Propaganda went as planned. You came through for us. The government hopes we will continue our cooperation for the good of Word 5. Await further tasks. For now, I will stop distracting you from fulfilling your duties. See you soon. You're the top dog here, eh, fella? I'm Luciana Tricelli of the Syndicate. I speak for the Don. We're a respected family that you don't want to antagonize. Rules are simple. Don't let our people into the Ark, and we'll be in good terms. Friends, we help solve problems. Enemies, we help make them. Tom Walsh, a good friend of ours, will visit you today. He's helped us solve a minor issue with the government bureaucrats. The details are unimportant. What's important is that you'll get a wad of cash and the Don's tanks if you help Tom stow away on the Ark. Hope we've reached an understanding here. Tricelli Syndicate has asked me to hide their friend. Someone who solved a bureaucratic problem for them. I need to get Tom Walsh on the Ark. Oh, you need blood and meat for the canned food. I see. What about the textiles? Textiles, hair and skin. Lovely. Well, we've almost got the Bones order. Gotta monitor my CPU heat for a bit. I ordered a AIO for it though. The guy behind me offed a lot of people, better not rattle him. What are you looking at? Think I'm not gonna get you from over here, stamp the thing. Sure. Head on in. Nope. Pleasure doing business with you. Tom reads the Ark and says hi. Maybe you'll see him too. Though usually he shoots in the back. Just joking, don't worry. Take the money for the job. Make sure to visit our cabaret after work. And drink one for the Don. See ya, fella. Sweet. Oh yeah, shift salary is 400 though. Good morning, citizens of Earth 5. Last night, terrorists detonated an explosive device on floor 119. We do not yet know the exact number of casualties, but the losses are clearly devastating. The government sources are confident that the Hands of Earth are behind the attack. The terrorists acquired a TNT from a terrorist cell in the Vert 77 during a mission to the wastelands. Virtus Populi will hold a meat mass for the victims. Everyone in Vert 5 is invited to attend. It will be delicious. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow, same channel, same time. I love this universe that they've made. I love grim stuff like this. Okay. We need blood and meat, the canned foods. Insane. This employee's productivity changes every hour between 50% and 150. Accident chance +5. I think I'm gonna recycle them. In section productivity -5. Greedy. Hemophobe. I'll wait a little bit for that assembling to complete. The committee received intel about an upcoming terrorist attack and photos of the assumed terrorist. They must not make it to the factory or the Ark. Explosives are hidden by clothing. If you suspect there's a terrorist in front of you, use the scanner. It's the government's latest piece of technology. The multitasking is increasing. If you see explosives, burn the enemy of Vert 5. The furnace can withstand the explosion and will get some extra fuel. Human lives depend on you. Right, terrorists. The committee has been tipped off about an impending terrorist attack. Photos of alleged designated perpetrators were included. I must incinerate at least one of the terrorists. Virtus Populi greets you, brother. I am Senior Pastor Adam Dahmer. Humble servants of the meat god, whose grace nourishes us in these dark times. Admit the faithful unto the Ark, and our blessing shall alleviate your burden. We share not only the meat feast, but also our troubles. The hungry are deaf to truth. They won't commune nor feed their pastor. So bring them offerings and then consume them in the name of the meat god. Virtus Populi requires canned food for a meat feast for the starving populace from the bottom of the Vert. We humbly ask you for your help, brother. Virtues. Populi is people, so is it virtue of the people? Virtus Populi is holding a meat mass for the residents of the lower floors. They are hoping to convert more people to their faith and eventually eat them for the glory of the meat god. I have to produce a batch of canned food for the church. Everyone wants that right now. Starting to slow down. that's a terrorist. The employees are worried a bomb might detonate at the factory. They're wasting work hours watching each other trying to pinpoint terrorists. Place fake security cameras and convince the employees that Big Brother is concerned about the safety of his minions. Pick an employee, give them a fake bomb and make a show out of executing them. Convince the others that the terrorists won't dare step into the factory now. Random employee will be recycled. Plus 10 until end of shift. Hold a mass meat prayer and ask the meat god to deliver you from terrorists. Cost 10 bodies. Yeah. Bones. I'm here for the government. In the hair, blood, skin, meat or bone section increase the section's work speed. Nice. Body carving pleases the meat god, but one must still find time to pray to him thrice a day. Whenever Virtues is hired, they start an hour-long prayer at their station at 9 AM. It increases Virtue's productivity by 30% until the end of day, and sections except the first line are unavailable during the prayer. It's all over, life will never be the same anymore. The coffee machine is broken. Employees are dead on their feet and risk falling into the bone grinder. Buy a new coffee machine at the Syndicate Black Market. Buy a shipment of experimental tonic from the hands of Earth. Collect spare parts at a dump and repair the coffee machine. What do we have? I need 400 for this. Oh, 310 for the salaries because we executed someone. Yeah. Coffee machine you got at the Syndicate Black Market is covered with suspicious dried blood splotches. Not like it affects the taste or anything though. The employees are drinking their coffee and not complaining. His body consumed, his remains set to the tool and the crops. So says the Book of Worldly Concerns and the Path to our Lord. Virtuous Populi thanks you for your help with the meat feast. You help bring the truth and human flesh to all those in need. Be sated, brother. Only show good man. With the hands of Earth, autonomous revolutionary cells, our fight is at its most heated and we need your help, comrade. Admit our people to the Ark and we'll support you in the times of hardship. Oppressors, fanatics and thugs are just using you. We're not like them. Planet 42 is just plan B. We're looking for radiation-resistant plants in the wasteland to restore the ecosystem and feed us. Ah. Our scouts need protective suits for expeditions. A shipment of cloth will save dozens of lives. Help pave the way toward a better tomorrow, comrade. The Hands of Earth got their batch of textiles. The protective gear they make from them will save the lives of the scouts. They will return from the wasteland next week. Textiles need hair and skin. Oh, this is a terrorist. Nope. Terrifying. Shift employee stress gain plus 100 per hour. I should probably... Oh, the stress dropped when they got that though. Well, just keep them working. Nope. Oh damn, anonymous. I have probably no point in burning anyone at this hour. We fight to rescue the planet to save Earth 5 from totalitarian regime, a bloody religion and crime. It's a hard battle. But victory awaits us. The scouts thank you for the textiles. They're getting ready for another foray into the wasteland. I shall return with news. This game must have different endings. Sweet. Okay, so I can keep them out of work, save money. So I should be hiring someone every day. Good morning, citizens of Earth 5. The war on terror continues to unfold. Terrorist cells, however, are to be incinerated, as per official statement from the government. More news from Earth 5 leadership. Roy Duggan is temporarily suspended from his position. The official was sent to anger management courses. However, he managed to escape from custody. The pastor threw himself out of the window on floor 59. The syndicate refuted the rumors about his debts to their organization. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow. Same channel, same time. Processing the body. Oh yeah. More terrorists. The terrorist threat hasn't been eliminated. They gave you the photos, they've lit up the fires, now send the world's enemies to the furnace. Don't forget about the Ark either. The committee is making sure you're progressing on schedule and people are already packing up for Planet 42. I've already met all 4 factions. I hope you didn't make any enemies. The committee doesn't have the budget to provide additional security. You can't please everyone, but it pays to have friends. Different factions can have incompatible principles. Use the administrative MO you prefer. Committee is reminding that my main task is to build the Ark in 30 days. I need to complete the next construction order. Bombs destroyed the old world, but not its inequalities. Workers die of hunger and radiation at the lower levels, while their oppressors live in luxury. But that's not the worst part. They're developing a microchip to control the citizens. It is our duty to reveal the truth about the oppressors' plans. We recruited a government official, Roy Duggan. Take him to the Ark. You'll work there in the name of the revolution. We're counting on you, comrade. Cans of Earth have recruited a disgruntled former government official named Roy Duggan. He will now work for the revolutionaries. I have to help him safely to get on board Ark. Government has received information that a second-level official, Roy Duggan, has come into contact with the terrorist organization Hands of Earth. We suspect he's planning a terrorist attack on the Ark. Friends, we must eliminate him for the sake of our colonists' safety. The government received a tip that Roy Duggan is conspiring with the terrorist organization Hands of Earther. He intends to sneak on board the Ark. I must eliminate all enemies of Earth 5. I think I'll go for the government for now. Yeah. Hire a few people. Oh. Captain of the ship. Let me through. With me, your missions become even more suicidal. The government has put out a bounty to help catch terrorists. Employee O. Scott suggests you accuse R. Parker of terrorism, recycle them and split the reward. The government will surely appreciate your vigilance. Get behind that excellent idea and recycle employee R. Parker on accusation of terrorism. Improve the plan. Recycle employees O. Scott and R. Parker on accusations of terrorism. Threaten employee O. Scott with recycling for even daring to suggest that. Let's improve the plan. We're all about the government. When you hire a government for today's shift, the first buff they receive will be of higher level. Oh, Roy Dagan. Oh. Shit. It crashed. Wonder where it's saved. They were lying. I burned the terrorist and it still blew up the game. Meat and textiles. That's brutal. should look for... I can't build anything yet. Streamer sounds. Patricia Adams, streamer. Employees are competing in blowing smoke rings. Work time is wasted on chats and cigarettes. Have a smoke. If you can't beat them, lead them. You make a show out of blowing smoke rings and your employees triumph. The work has slowed down, but that's the price of popularity. Oh. New faction principle. Days without accidents. 20 plus loyalty at the start of the day if there were no deaths or missed payouts on the day before. Hands of Earth acknowledge the labor code, some dumb pre-war book everyone has long since forgotten. Complete that meat order. No? Can't give the skin to the syndicate. That was the terrorist. Productive day. Woohoo. Okay, let's have some new people working. Good morning, citizens of Earth 5. According to a report from the government, a Hands of Earth terrorist cell has been eliminated. The leaders of the banned movements will be next. The committee has created a test designed to gauge the stamina of the future colonists. Reptiloids and little grey men beware. We are getting ready to kick some alien butt. In his upcoming service, Senior Pastor Adam Dahmer will preach self-sacrifice in the name of the Virtus Populi. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow, same channel, same time. We need skin. I'd rather not do textiles. Blood we can do. A lot of blood. Okay. Trade sexist. God damn it. The other one is extrovert and the other one is sexist. We don't have any hair. Starving. Chance that the body disappears before it reaches the meat section. The committee has developed a unique program to test the endurance of future colonists. You have received a special tool. No, it's not a spoon. It's a high-tech device to detect the pain threshold of a subject. The committee has declared that a colonist must be able to withstand 3 hits. We don't need any weaklings in the world of tomorrow. Take a spoon and get cracking. God damn it. The committee developed a program to test the endurance levels of the colonists. I need to test 10 colonist stamina by hitting them with a spoon 3 times. With the niceties, I'll cut to the chase. The Don needs puppets in the government. We'll start with bribes. Bureaucrats will sign anything for cash. They'll supply us with the money. Don't worry, not your own. Make the syndicate debtors cough it up. I see you already got the tool for the job. You'll get photos of dodgers who figured they could hide from us on the Ark. Beat them till they pay up. And remember, it's don't try Silly's orders. The Tri-Silly Syndicate needs money to bribe government bureaucrats. I have to shake down debtors and pass that money back to the Syndicate. Or I can keep the money if I want. And everything you hear now is top secret. Sharing this information could be considered treason. The government has begun developing a microchip to control the populace. We already know. We must mobilize the people and unburden them of the doubt in their leadership. Hire Ken Levi, a scientist for today's shift. He'll be developing the microchips. The government gave him 2 days, otherwise he'll face recycling. Give Ken Levi's today's and tomorrow's shifts, but don't send him to any of the factory sections. We're counting on your cooperation. Okay, so we just gotta keep him free. Government is starting to the development of a control chip. I have to hire the scientist Ken Levi to work at the factory for 2 days. All his time must be focused on creating a prototype chip, so don't give him any other duties. Okay, we don't have any terrorists now. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot the whole damn spoon. What happens if they can't take it? Amazing. Oh shit, I don't have any shifts left. Be told you contributed nothing to the development of the control microchip. Would you prefer being a test subject? We'll consider that option. Leatherface. N Knight, a virtuous Populi employee, asks for 200 skin to produce masks for a theatrical performance about the dangers of opposing an administrator who wields the power of the meat god. Support modern arts. Recycle employee N Knight, stuff them and put them in the office. Hire a playwright and prepare a performance about the heroic employees. No skin masks. The performance was a success. Your employees rushed to their posts, working with a renewed sense of duty. How about taking away their salaries? Heroes don't need money. Oh, might have been a debtor. No, I didn't get crossed out. The employee have caught R. Allen red-handed stealing from the lockers. They confessed but also said they owe money to the syndicate. They're threatening to kill him just like the preacher from yesterday's news. Acquit Allen and make them your personal thief. Allen will give you $50 at the end of the day if they were part of the shift. Over the depth and get a boosted employee. think I beat them too much last time. That government order. Hidden bones. Big oops. I'm done with the testing. Anonymous report. If you have a government on the shift, you will receive a report on one of the government. Recycling the alleged criminal will not cause any stress for government. It will increase government productivity by 25% until the end of the day. Government recommends to write at least one report per day in order to maintain a healthy work environment. Like we have a misunderstanding. That's very unfortunate for you. I'm giving you one more chance and you better make use of it. Oh. Did I keep the money from those guys then? So you gotta get it. Perfect. Good morning, citizens of World 5. The committee has temporarily suspended stamina testing for future colonists. We can't help but feel a little jealous of those who already passed. Government is now seeking volunteers to participate in its experiments. If you ever wanted superpowers just like a comic book hero, this is your chance. Virtus Populi has opened the Countess Battery Restorative Blood Baths. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow, same channel, same time. working with other factions. As a guest, blood section proactivity. The committee has halted the endurance testing program. It turned out that the method wasn't quite effective. Virtuous Populi also spoke out against the testing. A spoon smack is a religious hate crime against the followers of the meat god. If you beat someone up, they might report you. The committee doesn't need any extra problems. Don't get handsy, meatbag. By the way, we got complaints about sexist bias when picking a colonist. Let 15 women onto the Ark today. The committee has received a complaint about sexism in the colonist selection process. I need to let 15 women onto the Ark. Hey there fella, it's time for you to use your spoon again. I don't mean no dine-in, catch my drift. Continue beating the depths out of them. Hilo Pinny will pay you a visit in the evening. Give him the money, he'll give you the tip. Just don't do anything stupid, fella. Damn, I'm only getting good ones. So he fed the pastor with his body, and that gift showed the path for the faithful. Book of worldly concerns and the path to our Lord. Virtuous Populi brings the truth to the people, but a hungry pastor cannot light the beacon of faith. Feed him and be mirthful together. Our brother at the factory wants to sacrifice himself to the church. Do as he wishes and recycle his sinful body. Let him be an example for the lost. Virtuous Populi has converted a factory worker for their faith. Now he wishes to sacrifice his body for the nourishment of the meat pastors. I have to recycle an employee. Well, it's gotta be them. The streamer. Employee K. Williams turned out to be a card sharp. He beats his colleagues at the game during breaks, which makes them less effective while in one section with them. Sell K. Williams to the syndicate, they'll make use of his talents. Leave the factory at the end of shift. Recycle K. Williams and report the saboteur execution to the government. That's the one. They were in government as well. See it fit to report that employee N Knight criticizes the government. People like that should not be free to walk around. Hmm? Pays off the debt and gets recycled immediately. That's gonna suck. Oh shit, we don't have anyone to meet. New government have competency level 3 and a random set of level 1-3 buffs. The fatigue threshold is reduced by 20%. The threat of recycling is a great motivation for learners, but those who graduate are haunted by nightmares and quickly get exhausted during the day. Oh shit, I didn't even realize how far this goes. Bones. Well, I completed the debt collection. Nice. Some upgrades all around. Shift is almost over. I'm from Luciana Driselli. She said you're collecting debts for the syndicate. Where's the cash, hotshot? Not bad, here's your cut. If you want to make good use of it, visit our cabaret. We've got the best girls in Word 5. Sweet, we're halfway done. Oh yeah, need to remember to hire more people. I think 6 is a good number. Good morning, citizens of Earth 5. We're all waiting for the release of the Ark construction report by Patrick Wells. Remember, doubting the success of the mission is an act of terrorism. A massive brawl broke out on the 77th floor this evening. Luciana Triselli denies the syndicate's involvement while smirking. The government found a volunteer for the experiment and was escorted to the lab last night. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow, same channel, same time. Volunteer escorted, exactly. They made sure that he volunteered. Oh, I thought the sexist trait stopped. Okay. Inspection day. You have to complete all Ark construction orders before the day ends, and you better not fail. Missing the schedule will have you face punishment. Up to recycling. See you at the end of the day, meatbag. Okay. Hello, we've got an issue. Our soldier got slashed up. We've closed the holes, but the dog has sold all the blood to Virtus Populi for the pool. Bigots have been asking for trouble for a long time now, but we'll handle them later. First, we need to get our boys up and running again. We need a shipment of blood pronto. Cash ain't an issue, and you know that the Don's tanks is invaluable. Don't you bloody dare sell it to the bigots. Okay. Streamer sound. Oh, they need blood too. I don't think we have any other woman. We gotta move her out. Just don't ask any questions. If the body warehouse is full, Icily brings in a random base resource at the start of the day. When body weight is over half of its total capacity, gain stress faster. According to the Syndicate, this is just production expenses. Those who attempt to pry are quickly disposed of. Employee J. Thompson picked up a mutant on the lower floors of World 5 that looks like a cat with tentacles. It's distracting. Employees are endlessly fascinated by how the critter catches meat chunks with its tentacles. Build a house for the pet at the factory and forbid playing with it during working hours. Cost bones. Loyalty. Give the creature to the hands of Earth Agent for scientific studies. Use Virtue's popular recipe to cook the creature and serve it in the mess hall. God yeah. Okay, we need some more bones. Keep forgetting that there's a status screen there. We have so much hair. Nice. I'm not getting it in time. Let's cook it. The mutant cat turned out surprisingly delicious. However, some employees refused to eat the pet and watch their colleagues in horror. Employee J. Thompson is caught red-handed stealing bones from the warehouse. They almost stole 150 bones. The employee has been questioned. Turns out they're making bone shifts for the Syndicate to fight Virtue's popular adepts. Cycle and report to the government that you've eliminated an illegal arms workshop. That's the one. What? Wait, was he stealing something else? I can't remember. Okay, too much hair. Could be. I can't remember at all. Oh yeah, we need a new employee. Okay, now we have too much blood. We could use some meat. Bound together. If... and working in the same section with other... whenever the employee would die in an event, they receive a debuff instead. Recycling A causes double the usual amount of stress. The Hands of Earth makes sure to observe all safety protocols, but it makes mollycoddles out of the employees. Why should anyone care if an employee or two were recycled? I don't think I'm not completing this in time. Unless it's a item need, then I can complete it. Hopefully. Oop. I also think I can upgrade that in any way. Oh. Woven threads, minerals, leather, fats, and bone flour. That's the next time we will lose Trust Star. Extends active borders deadlines. Instantly processes one body. Get loyalty. None of those really help me. Oh, 203 residents in the Ark. Damn. I might be able to just barely get this. I cannot be ready to hop into the other screen. No, that's... the clock is way faster. Am I gonna get a game over? You failed the inspection. This is unacceptable. The committee has entrusted this esteemed position to you, but there are no irreplaceable people. Do you catch my drift? If you fail to meet the Ark construction schedule again, you're not getting recycled. Either way, you're going to support... or you're getting recycled. Either way, you're going to support Vert 5. Bad news, there's a maniac at large in Vert 5. He's putting explosives on the heads of eggheads like you. 3 have already been blown to shreds. You have lots of work ahead. Rest, but keep one eye open. You're an egghead too. Need that you don't wake up with your shell cracked. Bye, meatbag. Damn. It was so close to completion too. Good morning, citizens of Vert 5. A series of explosions rocked the scientist apartment last night. The committee received a letter with the terrorist manifesto. The perpetrator denounced the discriminatory practices in Ark candidate selection. The committee reminds you that every citizen that meets the selection criteria can become a colonist. Hands of Earth members were spotted venturing into the wastelands 2 days before the explosion. Coincidence? I think not. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow. Same channel, same time. Ah, okay, I need those new resources for these. Okay. Skin turns into leather. With bones and leather we can make building materials. Doesn't look like the equality bomber rigged your head to explode like the other eggheads. Maybe you weren't smart enough for him. We'll figure that out today. He has some useless tools to disarm the traps. Those brains are useless to the Ark if they're splattered all over the walls. The government is committed to finding that maniac and recycling him as soon as possible. In the meantime, you'll be the bomb expert meatbag. First, use a screwdriver on the screw to remove it. You need to rotate the screw clockwise. Once it's removed, cut the wire with wire cutters. Seem real close in there, fella. How about we ruin the day for Virtue's Populi? These damn bigots want to hold another meat mass in 3 days. They'll need blood and meat, but you won't fulfill their orders, only ours. We'll sell them the resources in 3 days for 10 times the price. They'll get you a share in the Don's favor. The bigots will be mad, but don't you worry, all they do is talk, and we were born with knives. Capiche? Okay. No blood and meat orders from Virtuous. Oh. But I accepted one actually. He should be in meat. Delicious. Yeah, section productivity +5. We must begin testing the control chip. The Vertical Supreme Council put their trust in my Ministry of Propaganda and Control, and they want results. Apparently the chip has other useful functions. Besides forcing loyalty to the government, it should also boost citizens' productivity by 200%. Chip was installed in Louis Thorpe. Hire him to work at the factory tomorrow, and have him work 2 days in a row. We'll see history in the making. Oh. I don't have any things again. Oh yeah, I think I gotta recycle someone. Make that open. There we are. Employees are banging their heads against the walls, trying to grow stupid. They've heard from the news that the terrorist only blows up eggheads. Run IQ tests, fake the results, and make employees believe that they've grown stupid long ago. The terrorists won't come anywhere near them. Minus loyalty. Provide employees with caps with the word "dunce" on them. The disguise will protect them from terrorists. Choose an employee and recycle him for damaging the factory. They knocked a hole in the wall. Employees parade around wearing dumb caps with happy grins on their faces. They believe that the terrorists won't hurt them. What a bunch of dumbheads.
Hey.
Oh shit, whoa, and threats, I didn't even notice that. I'm guessing that's hair. Yeah. It goes below it. Do the other one. Oh. Employees are competing in blowing smoke rings. Ban. Right, the furnace. I need to disarm one more trap. Like those secondary factories below use quite a lot of power.
เหรอ Hey.
Take it about it.
Oof. Oh shit. It increased. I was feeling it was happening way too fast. Right, who was the one we needed to... Ah, Louis Thorpe. Good morning, citizens of Earth 5. The government has stated that it will soon arrest the equality bomber. They will reveal his identity during his public recycling. Virtuous Populi will hold a celebration for all of the children of Earth 5, featuring Porky Jack and his tasty friends from Adam Dahmer's show. Concerned about passing your mental faculties check at checkpoint? Apply to the government college. That's all news for today. See you tomorrow, same channel, same time. The equality bomber has yet to be apprehended, but the government has identified 3 people who they believe wrote the bomber's manifesto. They've been put on the wanted list, but it's too early for you to put away your tool. You need to take the traps off the eggheads' heads, meatbag. You ignore the prophet's word. Accept then the true faith from your children, Book of Worldly Concerns, and the path to our Lord. Virtuous Populi will hold a celebration for the kids of the government officials. They'll convert their parents or eat them in the name of the meat god. We will need tanned leather for the sinner piñatas and bones for the festive bats. Help the church for the sake of the children of Earth 5, brother. Leather and bones should be fine. Damn extrovert. Oh, damn. a celebration to ruin. The little snots will go mad and bureaucrats will send the bigots to the recycler for contempt of the government. Mega's textile shipment will make some ropes, crash the party and fill up their piñatas. The sewer workers will be providing the filling. Why is everything red? Oh yeah, because of the prayer. Sleepy hair. Then we should have plenty of. Uh-huh. Damn streamers. Another card shop. Oh, that's Louis Thorpe. Can't recycle them. Louis Thorpe has pissed everyone off. He swaggers about with the chip from the government and demands to be called Superman. Employee Harris wants to make cyber hands for himself to work faster than Louis Thorpe. His colleagues at the factory support the inventor, but he needs spare parts. Buy spare parts for cyber hands from the syndicate on the black market. And to search for spare parts for cyber hands in the junkyard. Let's risk it. Ah, that was the sexist employee anyways. Oh, I don't need the leather anymore. Government incentives. Completing tasks and orders from is more profitable. Receive less money for completing regular tasks and orders from other factions. Taking resources from foes and sharing them between allies is the government's key principle. It's wise to build good rapport with them. Take your kids to work day. Employees want to take the kids to a celebration arranged by Virtuous Populi. They brought them to work so they wouldn't be late. The kids are running around sections distracting employees. Kick the kids out of the factory, they'll pee into the blood tanks and you're the one who will be recycled for that. Invite the pastor from the Virtuous Populi to entertain the kids with parables about the life of Johannes Sangu, the prophet of the meat god. Use skin and hair to make dolls for the kids and let them play in the utility room. The kids love the pastor's stories about the bloody childhood of the meat god's prophets. Soon they will act out sacrifices and execute a few heretics. Must be an interesting childhood here. Oh, I can do it slow enough. And they begged for salvation, but the pastor pointed his finger at the boiling pot. Book of Worldly Concerns. Virtuous Populi needs meat and blood for a meat feast. Stop ignoring our orders or your employees will be punished. Purchase Populi is furious about the boycott of their meat and blood orders. They threatened to put a hex on the factory employees. I must fulfill the orders today or tomorrow. Nope. Nope. No one's working textiles. Building materials. What's that? Bones and leather. I'll finish the syndicate order first. Bribes. Passing visitors to the archives. +10 for each in the shift. Whenever you burn or recycle safe, visitors' salary increases by... Oof. Syndicate grants dozens of opportunities to make some extra cash, which are naturally illegal. Just don't forget to give the Don his share. I should be hiring more government because of their good buffs. Oh yeah, can't be moved. I'll just hire someone. The little squirts didn't like stinky candies in their piñatas. Their bureaucrat parents didn't like the taste of the presents the sewer workers sent them. The bigots are being recycled as we speak. You should have seen the Don laughing when we told him the story. Good job, fella. See ya. Oh, crap. Where's your bomb? Are you not smart enough? What a dick. Hire them, unfortunately. Oof, that's so much fuel. Government has captured the Equality Bomber. It was Ted Kaminsky, a scientist whose son didn't make the Ark due to his unimpressive intelligence. Ted was assisted by his wife Dora Kaminsky, but we couldn't find her. He might try to sneak onto the Ark or kill you. Pay attention, meatbag. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've been hiring people pretty randomly. If I want new employees, I should go for government. I think I'm fine with money. Government for the higher skilled people. No, 8 now. Good morning, citizens of Earth 5. An unknown hair disease is spreading throughout the heads of Earth 5 residents. Future colonists are choosing the clean-shaven look to rid themselves of the infection. The Equality Bomber has been apprehended and he revealed to be another mad scientist. Enough is enough. Virtuous populi are now proposing that we eat all scientists for the glory of the meat god. Government official Henry Davis is claiming that a picture of him with Don Triselli has been doctored and is completely fake. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow. Same channel, same time. No, no hair today. Minerals. Gold flower. In lousy news, there's been an outbreak of disease in World 5 that affects scalp hair. Hair section has been closed pending threat assessment. Oh, we gotta shave people. The bold scientists at Science Team 47 are researching a cure. The committee has declared that all colonists candidates must shave their heads. However, there is a shortage of shaving razors in World 5. You'll be handling the haircuts. Don't bother making anything stylish, just shave it all off. First you spray the foam all over face. Next you shave with a razor. Make sure the face is clean, got it? No, too much blood. Our scouts have reached Word 14, but the preliminary reports aren't good. The leaders over there engage in cannibalism and ritual sacrifice. They're holding botany scientists captive in a lab. We must save them so that they can help us restore the ecosystem. The scouts will be disguised as meat traders. They'll hold a taste test. Distract the guards and rescue the scientists. Get the supplies, comrade. Hey. Oh, yeah. Can't trade hair at all today. Eating cannibals, that's not what Sub Commander De Ramirez taught us. Joe Goodman betrayed us, but Harry Manson isn't afraid to bloody his hands. It's time for decisive action, soldier. Prepare a meat shipment, our revolutionary brigade will poison it. Let's deal with those Earth 14 cannibals. We'll remind our comrades that the Hands of Earth are not soldiers of... are the soldiers of revolution, not a bunch of hippies. Not a damn bet. Crooked. Due to your carelessness, employees were in contact with a person with a horrible hair disease and now they are panicking. What should you do? Eye cleanser and wash. Washing your head is great. Doing so in the middle of the working day is luxurious. The panic is gone as well as a few hundred from your budget. Did I shave off? I shaved off his helmet. Employee and have nearly set the meat section on fire trying to make a burner for hair removal. Great alternative for razors. They beg you to let them complete their invention. Give employees time to improve the hair removal burner. Their invention will be in demand. One of the employees will burn. Improving the inventions and make a barbecue grill for Virtus Populi. This invention of theirs will be in demand. High risk that one of the employees will burn. Of the development of the hair removal burner and issue employees a fine. Yeah, you keep at it. Employee R. Thompson has burned to death, but that doesn't matter, the device is working. You got your money, the only thing left to do now is to avoid being charged with arson in Vert 5. Employee is spreading rumors about the factory being cursed due to your fight with Adam Dahmer and the Virtus Populi. Panic is creeping around sections, people jump out of their skin at sudden noises. The wet pastor. The pastor performed the ritual with a grin of contentment on his face. A couple of hours of murmuring brought him a fair amount of money. Maybe it's time for you to change your occupation. Government experiment that did not go as planned. Louis Torp's control chip made his head blow up, damaging a machine tool. Poor guy's brain is splattered around the entire section. Clean and memorial. I've been told about an incident during the tests of the control chip. The government will reward Louis Torp posthumously for his contribution. You'll be compensated for the damages. We will resume the microchip development next week. Your help will be required again, friend. failed that.
Hello.
Oh shit, I hide an infected person.
Hey. Hey. Ayana.
Okay. Lamb of God. Have a bonus as long as they have no stress and fatigue levels. Recycling these stops the production in that section. Oh fuck. Urges popular cares about its flock, protecting them from fear and too much work to keep their meat tasty and fresh. Oh yeah, shit, I can't do that because of the air. Ah, shit, this is ending anyways. Ah, god damn it. I'm starting to get overwhelmed.
Ayana.
A lot of people. Good morning, citizens of Earth 5. Several bold scientists from Science Group 47 started a brawl in a Tricely Syndicate bar while celebrating a grant they had received. Rosa Davis, a Miss Arc beauty contestant, wished her opponents a death in the fiery maw of the furnace. She later clarified that her statement was taken out of context. Senior Pastor Adam Dahmer will talk about ghost encounters on his late night show. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow, same channel, same time. But I think that'll be it for today. Very intense game, I'm loving it. But yeah, I didn't play Papers, Please myself. Obviously a lot of inspiration from there. But yeah, I'll see everyone for the next stream.